How extra careful you should be with a cop killer at large. Okay, let's roll.
Is Sarge gonna be back tomorrow?
Sarge is in for a checkup. My guess he'll be back tomorrow.
No, maybe they should just postpone the whole storefront thing. I mean, until we get the shooter.
We still gotta be cops. Man, it's gonna take a week just to read what they want us to do.
Might as well just barricade the door with this thing.
You know, fair and tell them.
Going through the academy.
I'll tell you something, man. If this is some kind of political thing,
No way of knowing, Rick.
all the cops. Hello there, Angel Face. Look, I got it right here. 1,600 beans. Now, I want you to bid slow, minimum jumps, preferably in your sawbuck range.
Hey, what's that?
Do you remember that 500cc Norton we found abandoned under that bridge last 4th of July?
Yeah.
Well, today is
The police auction. And that's why you went around tearing down all those posters? Did he tell you that one?
Tell me, I was his lookout.
It's only $1,600 to buy a $4,000 custom breed machine. One has to cover one.
Fuss about a little itty-bitty mouse like that.
We have a 911. Armed robbery in progress. See surplus store, corner Peebles Drive, 124th Street.
With rats until next Thursday? Sir, you insult this precinct. What? What is your name? What?
Lieutenant, take a look at this. Vibropest. Eliminate rats without poison or traps. Sound vibration removes rodents quickly and permanently. Money back guarantee.
Exterminate rats with sound?
Leo, old sport, how's your cash and medical plan forms?
Second, Lieutenant.
Just a handful of those 137 yellows ought to do it.
Hey, Howard, Leo says we could exterminate our rats with sound vibrations.
Reimbursement for psychiatric or other mental health care professional.
Thank you. Yes, a strange and largely unexplained phenomenon, amigo. It seems that your basic European brown rat is super sensitive to certain ultrasonic frequencies. The nervous system cuts out and the little fellas just roll off the margin.
Can we move up with me at the house an hour?
Sure. I guess.
Is it a problem?
Well, I have to call Penny.
Maybe we should look at it tomorrow.
I don't know. I want to see it, don't you?
Sure.
Well, I'll have a man for 10:30.
Great, thanks. I've got an appointment with... Hi, Erwin.
Joyce.
Bye.
Fletcher's arrived. He's up in the war room.
You're really lucky! You know what's gonna take to persuade you? Your whole apartment on fire and blown up, and then you'll throw that music. God, you need help with that bonus bomb to take you apart! Get your head straight no! Wait! What? Wait! What?
Mick, phone call.
Hey, get up! Get up! Get up, man! Get in there! I made it. Get up and walk in here. I'm gonna choke you out. You put me in a bad mood today, man. What?
Hi, Ma.
Man.
Fine, just on my way out. How are you?
All right, now hold on. Hold on right now. Let me grab his hand here.
In what sense, second thoughts? Ma, I asked you last night, didn't I? And you told me it had no sentimental...
You'll get the ink over here right
So
now.
what's the
okay?
problem? No way, Ma. Because you could never put on that much weight. Aunt Sophie's much broader through the chest. Which is a curse as you grow older, I know. The point is... Ma...
Leo.
Ma, enough now.
Leo, get him out of here.
I asked you where I could find an outfit, and you volunteered one of Aunt Sophie's, rest her soul. I can't. I'm in it. No, I'm using it. No, I am keeping it on. I look fine. I'll talk to you later. I will talk to you later.
Leo.
I love you too. Goodbye.
Every dirty finger points to the Special Vice Information Unit. That's Lieutenant Marino, Sergeant Fox, Sergeant Goldblum.
Henry?
Henry's Goldblum, not Blum.
What about Jerry Fuchs? Marino reports to Fuchs.
Nothing so far.
We've got the tentative link, the Mars Shack, and High AD down with the several vice grunts, but the real deal makers seem to be those three.
Everything's still inferential or statistical, Chief.
Your bookie Seltzer hints at corruption. He ends up with 5 bullets in his skull.
We don't have a witness.
And Judge Cole dead ends.
Suicides like that.
The man was a coward. He had his chance. The hell with him. Keep a secret, gents. Our mayor-elect visited the governor last week and proposed a new anti-corruption commission. Sandler went nuts about the idea, wants it in place in 2 weeks.
And you want us in there preemptively?
Damn right. Dirt's in Cleveland's old precinct, and he's angling to come out like the White Knight. Pardon the expression. Give me some options.
Marino and his partners have their meals and spend some time at the showroom lounge over on Clifford.
About a week ago, the owner, Eddie Bobbin, got popped with a 13-year-old girl.
We could try to turn him, send some bugs in.
Downside is that Bobbin's got a mouth.
In which case we'd lose Marino, but we'd still be seen as fighters actively battling the cancer.
No disrespect intended, Chief, but Erwin and I have had no home life for 6 weeks. I mean, we're looking for more than just public relations here.
No one wants to be rid of systemic corruption more than I do, Frank. Do you doubt it?
Basically, I don't.
Good. Your plan's a go. I've spoken with the DA, Erwin. He's in step with whatever we decide. Let's move today.
We'll need some equipment.
Call me with your shopping list. Frank, the day you walked into Ben Seltz's bookie joint to buy gum, the stars were looking out for us. I thought Goldblum was one of yours, Frank.
That's Goldblum.
Ah, right.
Here, desiderata number 4, to selectively interdict aggressively antisocial crimes by forbearance vis-a-vis behaviors that are technically illegal yet acceptable as part of the local ecology.
In other words, don't bust anybody for pot, right? That's all that stuff is saying. You know, this thing is costing, what, $1,200 a day?
Yeah.
Why don't they just take the money and give it to us, put it in our pockets?
Yes.
Okay, your stolen bicycle was red?
Uh-huh.
And how much was it worth?
$50. Mama saved it up for me.
Look, we'll try to find it for you, okay?
I hope so. It was a Christmas present from my mama.
Hey, you got a problem out here.
What? Disturbing the peace on this block. You can't be blowing your horn.
Please don't want us disturbing. Hey, Jose, you pimp! Get your butt down here!
If you know where the guy lives, why don't you just...
I don't know nothing except he's some reeking pimp. What good's the ticket? The man's got out-of-state plates.
You got a coat hanger?
No. Hey! Stop talking again! You're gonna get my dinner!
Just shut up up there.
Well, come on up here and make me!
Hey, you're on the list, pal.
Take it easy,
I'm going crazy up here! Hey, there he is. I'm gonna rip your face off, chump!
All right.
Yeah, well, just try it. I'm ready for you. Come on.
Smelly worm-eating piece of garbage. I've been late 3 times this week because of you.
Move it.
Yeah, but what do you care, huh? What do you know about making an honest day's living, huh?
Now, go move the car.
If I get duck for this, I'm coming for you, Jose.
What is he doing? Hey, Jose, NG, man.
Great. Jose, just keep doing it. We're going to keep calling you until you stop.
Yeah, well, told me on the way to kill her for all that care. Just quit hassling me, all right?
Hey.
Just leave it on the
Forget
window.
about it. We can't sweat the small stuff. We'll pull it too.
Hey! Okay, here it comes!
Louis, you got to do a steak.
This is Elvira. I just found a very nice, nightshirt. Could be an excellent dipstick rag.
Anything in 44 stout there, Elvira?
No, but I just found a truss.
Can't get good cheese anymore.
Huh?
You ask for American, they give you cheddar. What are you, a Martian?
Oh, why?
You got noises coming out of you.
Ooh, that's right. I am a Martian.
My last husband was a Martian. It's none of people's business anyway.
Earth to Elvira. Y'all let us know when you want me to beam you up, old scout.
Hey, Andy, you and Daryl Ann want to join us for a late flick?
Love to, Robert, but contingent on a serious Norton Dream machine in my conceivable future tonight.
Right. You know, Andy, you're a lucky man. That Daryl Ann is one fine, straight-ahead woman.
You call my Tennessee buttercup simple, Robert?
No, not at all. I was just thinking about how much Marty confuses me. That woman turns on and off faster than a yellow light.
Any creature that gorgeous has a right to a few eccentricities, my friend.
All units, shots fired. 67th and Monroe. Officers down. Repeat.
Mick, we got some cops down the ferry. We're coming to get you.
2202 responding.
You got that, Mick? We're coming to get you.
Dead. Sliker and O'Connell.
So if I'm a little nervous, you'll understand. There's a lot more than money invested here.
Oh, I think it shows, Lou, in the detailed work and the way you kept it up.
Dorothy and I did it for each other, really. Before she died, we were talking about remodeling the kitchen.
Oh, no. What's there is good enough for now. I love the backyard and like the neighborhood. It really has a good feeling about it.
And figure-wise.
Well, I think it's in the ballpark, don't you?
I think we need to talk about it.
Oh, Frank, you're my best salesman. I was hoping you'd get a sense of it. Here they can take a message. Like I said, I close on a place in Florida next week.
Well, we'll call you by this afternoon.
I'd appreciate it. I better lock up and back. Mrs. Frillo.
Thanks, Lou. It's almost everything we want.
It's also the first house we've looked at.
Well, I know it's within our means. I really think it's special. I realize that.
I think so too, Frank. I just don't think we should rush into anything. We'll talk about it later, okay?
Okay.
I don't understand, you guys. So they're making a few buys in here. They're undercover cops. They're supposed to make buys. I mean, they make buys from a dealer, and then you pop somebody,
Hey, Eddie,
right?
come on, huh? Don't insult our intelligence. These are dirty cops doing dirty deals on your premises, and there's no way you don't know about it.
Get out of here. These guys are the most elite guys in the whole department.
Hey, babe. Dan, Marino, Goldblum, and Fox.
Come on, guys. Corner booth. Corner booth.
If Marino finds out about this, he ain't gonna be very happy.
Good reason for not telling them, Eddie.
Great reason for not taking minors to no-tell motels, Eddie.
She's my niece.
Oh, in that case, they probably wouldn't take your liquor license.
Hey, look, Eddie. The DA's not going to press unless you give him a reason, okay?
Scramble, crisp bacon, OJ. Prune Danish and a cup of coffee.
Yeah, let me have half a grapefruit and a bowl of
Cream of wheat.
hot stuff, cream of wheat. Yeah. You know how gorgeous you look today. Oh.
Thanks.
You're reading a newspaper.
Violence. What's the sports?
These guys are real bad criminals. I mean, you see the grapefruit, that stands for heroin. And the bowl of cream wheat, that's the bag they put the payoff in.
It's bread.
Shut up, Eddie.
Who was it, Frank?
Sliker and O'Connell, South Ferry.
Bastard's got a deer rifle. It's like it's been seasoned up there.
Get in touch with Division, find out which piece of this they want us to take care of.
Right away, Frank.
Frank, talk to you a second. Sure. You want to go up?
Let's go to my office.
Line up, Sempty.
That's the car. Slacker once.
Tell you what, makes you hesitate putting on a uniform.
So what are you hiding up there, the alchemist stone?
I think you know we're in the middle of an operation, Henry.
I know what I've heard. I've heard inklings. The captain hasn't exactly been too forthcoming.
Want to tell me what's on your mind?
I understand you're after something in Vice that seems pretty big. The truth is, I feel left out.
Well, I shouldn't even be saying this much, but that's an ad hoc operation up there. It's a essentially outside the precinct. Erwin Bernstein was afraid his office might be compromised, so we improvised a secure place for him to work.
I guess this isn't the only thing I've been feeling left out.
Why don't you tell me chapter and verse?
I could, Frank, and I'm pretty sure you'd have a rational explanation for every instance. It's my perception that since there's been a change in my personal situation, there's been a change in our professional relationship.
Meaning?
Meaning since I've been with Faye. There, we said it.
Well, I have to tell you, I've known about that for 6 weeks.
We've made no effort to conceal it.
And I haven't done anything I'm aware of.
You're not being aware of it doesn't mean it hasn't happened. Look at it, Frank. You kept me away from the Ben Seltzer homicide. Cayetano's chief liaison on the cop killings. You've locked me out.
If that's true, Henry, it was against my best intentions.
Frank, are we going to keep tap dancing here, or are we going to work this out?
What do you want?
I want you to stop beating me up because I've got a relationship with your ex-wife. I want to do my job. You can't run the precinct alone.
All right. Certainly given me plenty to think about.
That's all I was trying to do.
Why don't you coordinate with Ray on the shootings?
All right.
Come on, everybody. We still got work to do. Anything we can do on this, Lieutenant?
I'll let you know.
Andy, it was pretty confusing, but not as much as you said. I had to race twice to get around this guy, but I got it.
How much?
$925.
Lord, I must have done something right in this lifetime.
Congratulations, cowboy.
And it's the safest model they make, too. That's what the man told me.
Was it blue, Darlene?
Uh-huh.
Lacquered midnight blue.
Oh, see, more like a powder blue or a puffin blue.
You bought the wrong motorcycle, Darlene.
What?
Lot 259, Chop 59, Lacquered Norton Midnight Blue Special. You bought Lot 239.
Shoot.
I sent you out to buy the best motorcycle in the history of Western civilization. You come back with some parrot blue diesel puke Japanese boot scooter.
Well, I guess I got the 3 and the 5 mixed up.
Yeah, I guess you did.
I'll go back, okay? I'll go back and I'll make it okay.
Excuse me. Stuart Casey, I write for the Times Tribune, and I was wondering if I could just talk to you guys about these cop killings.
No, you may not.
Not at this time, bud.
Can I help you?
Yeah, I hope you can.
Check the stick.
Howard?
Oh, Judas, I'm sorry, Frank. I never would have discharged my weapon in the station, but that little bugger got me with my flanks exposed.
Nice shot.
Look at discharge. Let's go. No problem.
Excuse me.
Mr. Orsini.
Mr. Robbins. It's Sonny, please.
Hey, Sonny. Call me Dave. Sit down. So, did you find the place okay?
Yeah, fine, sure.
What do you have?
Rum and Coke.
Rum and Coke, and give me another one of these, sweet baby. So, Sonny, I'm hearing some very reputable things about you. You think we can make this thing work or what?
Well, like the man says, you got the time, I got the beer.
So what are you moving?
5 usual. Maybe week 7.
So far, he's by the book, babe.
Yeah, it's early. Thanks, Fred. Currently, I was looking for maybe 1 or 2 figures we discussed.
Yeah, well, it's manageable. Absolutely.
And if everything shakes out to everybody's satisfaction, maybe we can work together on a regular basis.
That'd be good.
I'll tell you what. You come back here about 3:30. You meet my associates. You'll bring a little something, and we'll do some business.
All right, good. All right.
Hey, finish your drink.
Hey, this guy's a real charmer. He's scum. Unbelievable, the stuff people throw away. Look at this chair. The lamps. I don't know, this is a perfectly good lamp. What the hell is this?
Jumping. Sure did. Come on, walk this way. Stay around. No. Take it real easy now, man. Walk back here to me.
All right, let's go.
You see this? You see this? Look
at us. Please, we got him.
Hit me from behind.
Oh, Frank, we have positive ballistics at 30-06. The same weapon was used in both shootings.
Ammunition sales?
We're running a check.
Press hard, Ray. Good work.
Frank, I heard about the 2 we lost. God makes me wish I was back on the roster.
Yeah, we could use you up here, Lou. It's been a nightmare. A real nightmare. What's up?
Well, I wanted to talk to you about the house.
Oh, listen, Joyce and I haven't had a minute to...
Good, because I had a brainstorm. I want to do something special for you two. Got to knock the price down $3,000.
Oh, Lou, are you sure you...
Frank, I got to tell you this. I was really impressed with you two. I want to try and make this work.
Tell you what, we're meeting for dinner at Tin Cannons on West 5th. I'll try to get her there a half hour early.
Nice. I go there myself sometimes.
He's the exterminator?
Hi. Monty Moore, Vibrapest. Exterminator's an ugly word. Personally, I prefer rodent audio services specialist.
He's going to do it in a tuxedo?
Well, you know, I tried a turquoise 3-piece once. Looked sensational. Only it didn't work as well as the monkey suit.
It's an accordion.
Yep, take a look at that mother of pearl graining, huh? Switzerland, 1907. You won't find one like it this side of St. Paul.
What are you going to do with it?
Well, I would like to start with the beer barrel polka, and then kind of vamp right into the teddy bear's picnic.
Your ad said you will kill rats with sound.
Yeah, it doesn't say kill. Yeah, it says remove.
Mr. Marr, you actually expect the rats to follow you out of the building?
Or your money back.
Oh, this is crazy.
Well, first you gotta tell me how far I can take them. Now, I can take them 10 blocks if you want, but that's gonna cost you more.
No. Whatever's the usual.
Well, the usual is 4 blocks. Okay, rats. Let's go!
call the exterminator back.
That's pretty good.
What happened to your arm?
Nothing. I think we got our slasher.
Where is he?
He's in the hospital. Anything on the cop killer?
We have no leads, good or bad.
Put me on it, Lieutenant. I want to work on it.
All right, Nick.
Welfare checks come tomorrow. I want a new mailbox with a lock that works on it today.
Hey, a new mailbox is $25.
Yeah, and if they take you to court, it's going to cost you plenty more. All right?
Okay.
Hey, I'm going to come by and check it out.
Excuse me. My name's Casey from the Times-Tribune.
Columnist.
That's right.
I read your stuff. Not bad.
Yeah, what can we do for you?
Yeah, Lieutenant Goldblum referred me here at your precinct. Okay, if I ask a few questions?
Sure.
Great. Listen, if you don't mind, I'd like to record this.
Hey, wait, what kind of questions?
Somebody's killing cops.
Yeah, that's right. So you got to write about it?
Well, yeah.
Look, pal, the last thing we need is you telling us how tough it is, okay? It's bad enough.
Well, wait. You suppose this guy reads the papers?
Yeah, and I bet he picks up the phone when it rings, too. So?
Well, maybe he should read about some cops with faces on them, huh? I mean, maybe he should know he's just not shooting badges.
Turn it on.
Hurry, it's my brother. He's gonna kill him up there. Hurry, hurry. He's in there. He's beating on him. Hurry.
Yeah, police, open up.
Yeah, what's the problem?
Mr. Rutledge, we would like to see your son.
What? Hey, what do you want? Leave him alone.
You hit your boy, Mr. Rutledge?
He do something bad, I punish him. That's a parent's right.
Yeah, well, why is he in bed?
Look, he gets sick a lot. And, you know, he can't hear. He's deaf.
Ma'am, are you the boy's mother? Ma'am?
He was sick this morning.
No, you ain't got no right. This is my kid. That's my kid.
Hey, you back off. I'm not going to tell you again.
Let's go. You gotta call child welfare.
With what?
Well, you can't make much of a case without evidence of injury.
So then what are we doing here? What are we talking about? We can make a case. We'll be back.
Hey, how are we coming with the ammunition check? There have been a lot of purchases, Frank. It will take a while to sort them out. I'm not optimistic. Coordinate with division. Keep me posted.
Sorry, Mr. Marv, I can't pay this.
Why?
Well, your music was nice. It was top-notch, really. But to tell you the truth, I didn't see a single rat follow you out.
Well, you tell me where they are then. Have you seen one rat since I started playing?
Nick, you seen any rats around the building for the last couple of hours?
Nope. I really enjoyed your music.
Oh, yeah, thanks. So you think it's funny, huh? Guy playing the accordion for rats.
It's a talent.
Oh, I see. It's a talent. Let me tell you a little story. It's about this kid. He used to stay in his room all hours listening to Lawrence Welk on his hi-fi, playing Dick Contino riffs till his fingers bled. Then one day he gets invited to play a church social. Well, this kid, he's so thrilled. It's his big chance. The social is held down in an old building by the river, so the kid starts playing it. He's good. He's playing the Camptown races. All of a sudden, everybody starts screaming. There are rats all over the place. Pretty soon, there's nobody left but the kid. kids. The rats. It's a curse. The kid is cursed. All he ever wanted to do was to make music.
Wait a minute. I'm gonna write you out a voucher. But you have to take it over to the municipal building.
Hi.
Mr. Nichols, what brings you to the slums?
Must be some attraction here. Rumor has it that you practically moved in.
Who said that?
Oh. Is this my grapevine?
Hi, Marty. Sorry. I called, you're already gone.
Oh, what's up?
Cop killings. I'm gonna do another half shift.
No problem. I understand.
Hi, dear old
Well,
man.
I tried, Andy. All sales are final.
what about my Norton?
Somebody bought it.
How much?
1,400.
1,400.
Really sorry. I never felt so bad in my life. So dumb sometimes.
Dear Lynn, it's not like it's the end of the world or anything.
I can't help it. I feel like it is. Here.
What's this?
It's $175. That's all I got, except for $10 I had to leave in so they wouldn't close my account. Plus, I can give you $25 a week and more when I get overtime.
Dear Lynn.
Plus, I'll put an ad in the paper for the bike. It should sell real fast. I rode it around. It rides like a dream.
Keep it. I want you should have it.
But if I don't sell it, it'll take me forever to pay you back.
It doesn't matter either.
But why?
It's only money. Life's too short, darling. I care about you too much.
Andy, I gotta do something to square it with you.
Well, I tell you what. Tomorrow night, you take me out for a great big dinner, and then we'll call it even, okay?
Get him off the roof. I know you don't want to hurt your child, Mrs. Rutledge. Let the boy go.
It's better he dies with me than with him.
Your husband will never know where he is. He's placed in a special school where they can help him. He'll be safe.
It's too late.
You're wrong. Look at me, Mrs. Rutledge. Look at me. I promise you.
I swear. You're just saying it.
I swear to God, I will make it. Please, Mrs. Rutledge. Let your son live. How are you, Mrs. Rutledge? Come on, give me a hand.
My baby is all I had left.
Is she coming down? Oh, Judas. I know this isn't kosher, Henry, but I'd like to have a try at talking to her.
All right, Howard.
Ma'am! Ma'am, I know you're very tired. I guess I just want to say one thing, and that is that, well, the world is full of stories of people that were rescued at the last minute, people trapped in burning buildings, lost in the forest. Now, I don't mean to sound flippant, it's just that I know what kind of hell you're going through. You know, most people have a misconception about suicide. They think it happens out of anger or bitterness. It isn't that way at all. It's fear. It's like clinging to a piece of wood in a flood, and your arms are aching. Oh, Judas, I guess what I'm trying to say is that I tried to kill myself once too, and I was rescued at the last minute by a friend. And now life is very precious to me. Oh. I'm here to save you, ma'am. I'm here to pull you in out of the flood. Please, let me be your friend.
Guys in behind him, Goldblum and Fox.
No Marino? No Marino.
Hey, Mr. Orsini.
You guys friends of Mr. Robinson?
Yeah, as a matter of fact. You got something for us?
Possibility.
We're real busy, Mr. O. We'd like to take a quick look if that's okay.
Well, I like to keep my friends happy. Why don't you step into my office?
Okay.
Hey, headed for the job. Give me my cop, you know?
Hey, it's a mistake, Sonny. Come on. What do you think I am? Some kind of slob here? You know, this is not a takedown. This is not a takedown.
We're cops, man.
Easy.
Look, easy. I'm not going for my piece. I'm going for my badge. For my badge, okay? All right, no problem.
And what's that supposed to make me feel better? Huh?
Hold it. Nicholas, let me stash the guy. Turkeys. You back him up? No way.
What are you gonna do, Sonny? Are you gonna shoot a couple of cops in a public bathroom?
There's no wire.
You the one shooting cops? Come on, you're smarter than that. You guys are setting me up. What, am I supposed to be grateful? Where's the wire? There's no wire.
There's no wire, man.
Sonny, this is not what you think. You got the wrong idea. Hear it out. Come on, you got some brains. You're smarter than that. All right. What?
Rush! Turn around!
All right. Hey, okay. We don't want a mistake. Nobody wants a mistake here. This is not a bust. Put the piece away.
Well, wait a minute. The other guy, Dave, he's a cop too, right?
Right? We're partners. We can all be partners. That's really where we're going with this.
Oh, yeah? What are you going to do for me, partner?
Can we lose the hardware, please? Could we talk without that?
Yeah, lose the hardware.
Okay, you're showing some talent, Sonny.
Yeah, just talk.
The badge is back. We'll have a discussion. What's going on? I don't know.
You make one sound! You're dead!
What do we do for you? I will tell you what we do for you. We are your partners, scumface. 12 grand a week. Every week. And the first installment is tonight. You got that? And I'm going to tell you what your incentive is. Your incentive is that we don't kill you. We let you live. And every week we're going to vote on it. You got that? In English.
Yeah. 2 more popsicles headed for the deep freeze.
What about Marino?
Patience, Neil. $5 says he's calling the shots.
Sorry if I'm disturbing you, Frank, but I was on my way back from Government Center, and there's something I feel we ought to talk about.
What?
When was the last time you saw Frank Jr.?
I just took him to the zoo.
That was 2 weeks ago. And since then, you haven't even called him. You know, he left 2 messages on your machine, which you never returned. He thinks you're mad at him about something.
Did you tell him I've been busy?
Well, I would have if I thought that was the problem.
Look, I have cop killings to deal with here. I mean, we lost 2 more men just today.
With all due respect, Frank, it's about Henry, isn't it? I mean, he told me you 2 had a discussion this morning.
Faye.
Frank, you have been treating me like I'm Typhoid Mary ever since Henry and I got together. And your son's getting caught in the fallout.
You're right. I just think... Sorry. I'll do better.
Whether you learn to accept Henry and me is one thing. But don't punish your son.
I'll phone him tonight. Promise.
You know, Frank, it wasn't easy for me, your marriage and everything. But I knew you were happy, so I worked very hard at being happy for you.
I know that.
I guess all I'm asking is, can you do the same for me?
Yeah, I can. I will. Give me a little more time, okay?
Okay.
Everything okay?
Everything's clearer. Am I going to see you tonight?
I'll be late.
Are we?
Howard? Hell of a job out there today. Thank you, Henry. I'm not sure what kind of a life I may have saved a woman for, given her social economic grouping. Still in all, I guess that's not for us to say.
That was the reason I advertised in the Gazette. Didn't list it with an agent. I don't know, Frank. Been a cop's home 30 years. Guess I want to pass it on, you know.
And I appreciate that, Lou. Here's hoping. Oh, good. Let's see what Joyce has to say. Hi, sweetie.
Sorry I'm late.
I was just telling your husband, Mrs. Frillo, whatever it takes.
Sorry, Mr. Finneman. I can't speak for my husband. Forgive me, but it's my feeling we shouldn't take the house.
But that surprises me.
I'm sorry. If you could excuse us, we have a lot to discuss.
If it's in the numbers,
It isn't.
Okay. You want to talk, call anytime.
What's going on?
We don't really need a new place. The apartment's big enough.
Well, for now, maybe, but...
Frank. I had an appointment with my doctor this afternoon.
Is something wrong?
Yes. It's a physical problem. Frank, I can't have children.
No, Joyce. I'm sorry.
I'm not really hungry.
Why didn't you tell me you were seeing a doctor about this?
I didn't see any point in upsetting you without a reason.
We hadn't even discussed kids.
I couldn't put it out of my mind forever. The first time I was married, I tried for a while. It didn't work. The marriage soured, so I didn't pursue it. I always suspected something. I wanted to find out once and for all. Now we know.
Seems to me you forgot you had a partner.
I don't think that's fair. I also think that what we're discussing has nothing to do with the real reason why you're angry.
I'm not angry.
Upset, then? I think you're upset that your wife will never be able to have your child. What are you doing?
Captain Ferrillo, armed robbery in progress in the 200 block of East Cordova. Request backups.
Frank! Don't go in there, please!
There's a gun.
Please! Please wait for someone!
Police, drop it!
Statements. There was an employee in the bathroom. Just get what she heard and let her go.
Lieutenant, if there's anything we could defer, I'd appreciate anything you could spare me.